It's a period film, but when I was watching it, it didn't feel like it. How did you achieve that?
We set out to make a movie that was about the future, not about the past. And I don't think these men deserve a film that was old-fashioned, but a movie that looked ahead into the future.
The future is here.
He wanted to make a film that didn't feel like a period film. He wanted us to not play the period, to play the story, which was a story about the future, about these three kind of rock star figures.
I hope you brought your checkbooks.
We didn't look at a picture of Nikola Tesla to base Nick Holt's look on, but you looked at Bowie. Or you looked at Dylan Jagger just to get a vibe.
Cut it! These characters have a lot of humor and personality, and they're real people, and it's just nice to see the real person behind the name that you see on all these appliances everywhere.
So what's your trade? Inventor. Fix problems for idiots.
What can fans expect when coming to see this film?
I think to be surprised at the extraordinary pace of change and what incurred when people were trying to hold on to their stake in creating that future.
Hopefully fans see a movie that isn't about electricity, but it is about ambition and ego and humility and how far we might go to win.
What a roaring silence from the brightest minds of America.
In amongst all this brilliance and this showmanship and mild-manneredness and generosity and kindness, there's just this sort of steely, destructive element of business at its most ruthless, with fake news and dirty tricks campaigns and things that are starkly relevant today.
The double-edged sword of technology. With the light bulb, you might get the electric chair. Just like with social media, even though it's designed to connect us, it might lead to loneliness and unplanned consequences of new ideas.
They'll be amazed at quite how recent all this was. I hope it doesn't feel too much like we're looking back down the periscope into the past. This is something that, these are people who are creating a future, so there was a youth and energy to them and vibrancy. The tragedy for me really is that this could have been a friendship and a collaboration that could have advanced that moment in time.
Throughout the film, I think it's so much about connection and lack of communication.
And I guess as a moral takeaway, it's far better to work together, to break down walls, to work together rather than to try and go it alone.